Jimin once again proves his dominance on the global stage. July 2025 marks the month that cements his position as the most influential K-pop idol when he claimed the #1 spot on the individual brand reputation rankings. But Jimin isn't the only one stealing the spotlight. Rose and Jennie of Blackpink have emerged as the real surprise, shaking the entertainment world with their undeniable influence. How did they manage to challenge, even rival, the industry's biggest names and prove that Blackpink's aura is far from fading? Stay tuned, because this story is about to unfold. And before we dive in, don't forget to hit follow and share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us, who's your ultimate K-pop idol right now? Jimin's victory in July 2025 is not just about numbers on a chart. It represents a tidal wave of public attention, online conversations, and worldwide influence. From concert stages to endorsements, from music charts to simple social media interactions, every move Jimin makes creates headlines. His name has become synonymous with consistency, star power, and cultural impact. But behind the spotlight shining on Jimin, another force has been quietly building. Blackpink, specifically Rose and Jennie Rose, with her hauntingly unique vocals and world-class fashion presence, once again proves she is more than just a member of a group. Her inclusion in Time 100 as one of the most influential people of the year was not only symbolic recognition, but also validation of her global reach. Critics, fans, and industry insiders all agree, Rose has become a true face of the new era of K-pop. Meanwhile, Jennie, long known as a trendsetter, has solidified her status as a cultural powerhouse. From luxury endorsements to viral streetwear looks, from global collaborations to chart-dominating solo projects, Jennie continues to set trends that ripple across the world. And here lies the burning question: with fewer group activities in recent years, does Blackpink still hold power in the global entertainment industry? The answer is a resounding yes. Rose and Jennie's strong standings in the brand reputation rankings prove that Blackpink's influence is not nostalgia, it's alive, thriving, and evolving. Even in an industry where new idols emerge at breakneck speed, Blackpink's aura refuses to dim. Now, pause for a moment. Picture the reaction when fans discovered Rose topped the brand reputation rankings for female idols in August, with Jennie trailing close behind. Silence, followed by an eruption of cheers online. Hashtags like #Rosina1 and #JennieTrendsetter surged across multiple countries, proving their popularity isn't just a statistical entry, it's a global cultural movement. And here's the teaser that leaves everyone hanging. Rumors swirl that both Rose and Jennie are preparing something massive, something that could shake the very foundation of the K-pop industry later this year. Can you feel the tension? Is it a major solo album? A groundbreaking collaboration? Or perhaps the long-awaited Blackpink comeback that fans have been dreaming of? The questions hover in the air, keeping fans glued to every update, every post, every whisper. For now, all eyes remain locked on Rose and Jennie, even as Jimin stands tall at the very peak. To truly understand their influence, we need to look deeper. Brand reputation rankings are not arbitrary, they're a complex reflection of media coverage, fan engagement, social activity, and commercial value. Jimin dominates with unmatched charisma, but Rose and Jennie bring something entirely different to the table, a bridge between K-pop and global culture. They don't just perform music. They embody lifestyle, fashion, and artistry in a way that captivates audiences from Seoul to New York, Paris to Sao Paulo. The journey unfolds like a cinematic roller coaster. It starts with Jimin's triumph. Then suddenly, the tempo shifts, camera zooms in on Rose walking down the red carpet in a dazzling gown, flashes bursting from every angle, headlines racing across screens. Cut to Jennie, striding through Paris Fashion Week with effortless swag, cementing her place as an icon of modern style. The narrative flows seamlessly, and suddenly we realize, we're not just talking about rankings anymore. We're witnessing idols transforming into global cultural figures. The climax hits as the July 2025 brand reputation chart is revealed. Jimin glows at the very top. But right below, Rose and Jennie shatter expectations with numbers that shake the fandom. Applause, cheers, even tears echo across fanbases worldwide. This isn't just data, it's history. K-pop has once again shown the world it's more than music. It's a cultural force capable of reshaping the global market, and the ultimate payoff? The realization that this dominance isn't owned by one person alone, but by a collective narrative. Jimin, ROSÉ, JENNIE, proof that K-pop idols are rewriting the rules of fame and influence in 2025. Together, they embody the undeniable truth. K-pop has gone beyond borders, embedding itself in global culture with no signs of slowing down. The question now isn't who is the most popular. The question is, how will they sustain this momentum? How will Jimin expand his reach even further? How will ROSÉ and JENNIE leverage their power for upcoming projects? And are we standing at the edge of a brand new Blackpink era? As we wait for the answers, one thing is certain: the world won't stop talking about them. Every song, every endorsement, every stage appearance will be part of this larger narrative of cultural dominance. So, which side are you on? Team Jimin, Team ROSÉ, Team JENNIE, or all of them at once? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for the next chapter of this incredible journey. Because trust us, the story isn't over, and the next act could be even more explosive than anything we've seen before. Let's dive even deeper. Because the story of July 2025 is bigger than rankings. It's about how idols shape culture, economy, and even identity on a global scale. When Jimin secured the top spot, it wasn't just ARMY celebrating. International media outlets, from New York to London, from Tokyo to Dubai, covered the news with headlines that screamed influence. Analysts described him as not only a performer but a cultural ambassador of South Korea. Imagine the power of one artist commanding that kind of recognition worldwide. Then comes ROSÉ. Time magazine didn't put her in the Time 100 Pioneer of 2025 list by accident. She embodies resilience, authenticity, and cross-border appeal. Her voice doesn't just sing, it tells stories of vulnerability and strength. When she steps on stage, audiences don't just hear her, they feel her. Fashion houses compete to dress her, global brands line up to sign her, and fans across continents see her as an icon who bridges the East and West. Visualize it: the lights dim, the music fades, a spotlight falls on ROSÉ, and suddenly, millions hold their breath. That's not ordinary influence. That's power. JENNIE, on the other hand, is the definition of a pattern interrupt in the entertainment world. Just when you think you know what she'll do next, she flips the narrative. She can dominate a rap verse on stage one night, then appear as the face of Chanel the next morning, and later drop a teaser for a solo track that sends fans into chaos. Her versatility is her weapon. Fans don't just follow her, they anticipate her. They wait for her to change the rules. And in July 2025, that anticipation translated into skyrocketing brand reputation, solidifying her status as one of the ultimate global trendsetters. But here's what makes the entire story explosive: it's not just about individual victories. It's about the cultural ecosystem K-pop has created. Think about it: millions of fans translating news articles into dozens of languages within hours. Hashtags in English, Spanish, Arabic, and Bahasa Indonesia trending simultaneously. TikTok edits, fan art, reaction videos, all of them multiplying the influence of these idols beyond borders. What we're witnessing is not just fandom, but a worldwide movement of culture sharing and emotional connection. Pause for a second. Picture a stadium filled with fans from 50 different countries. Flags wave, voices chant in unison, tears fall as the opening note of a song begins. That's the human side of these rankings. Behind every chart number lies an army of fans who sacrifice time, money, and energy to elevate their idols. And in July 2025, Jimin, ROSÉ, and JENNIE became the focal point of that collective heartbeat. Now, here's the mid-story twist, the teaser you didn't see coming. Industry insiders whisper that YG Entertainment is preparing a groundbreaking project involving ROSÉ and JENNIE. No confirmation yet, but the speculation alone has sent stock prices rippling. Could it be a joint album? A world tour? Or even a cinematic collaboration bridging K-pop with Hollywood? The uncertainty keeps fans hooked, refreshing timelines every hour, hungry for clues, zoom out, and the bigger picture comes into focus. Jimin, Rose, and Jennie aren't just idols, they're global influencers impacting fashion markets, tourism trends, and even language learning. Enrollment in Korean language classes spikes every time Blackpink or BTS dominates headlines. Luxury fashion sales surge after Jennie's Paris appearance. Streaming platforms crash when Rose drops a teaser. Economists call it the K-pop effect. And July 2025 was another reminder that this effect is stronger than ever. The emotional climax is clear. We are living in an era where music isn't just entertainment, it's identity. Jimin represents hope and dedication. Rose represents artistry and authenticity. Jennie represents innovation and unpredictability. Together, they form a triangle of influence that captivates the world in ways no algorithm can fully measure. And here's the ultimate payoff, the realization that this isn't the peak. This is only the beginning of another chapter. If July 2025 taught us anything, it's that K-pop continues to reinvent itself through its idols. Jimin at the top, Rose and Jennie climbing higher, and an entire generation watching, learning, and dreaming. The narrative doesn't end with a ranking, it begins there. So, as you listen now, remember this moment. Because a year from now, we may look back at July 2025 as the turning point, the month when Jimin reaffirmed his throne, and Rose and Jennie redefined what global influence looks like. The clock is ticking, the stakes are rising, and the world is watching. Don't just be a spectator, be part of the story. Comment below which idol owns your heart in 2025, hit subscribe for the next big update, and brace yourself. Because the K-pop wave isn't slowing down, it's only getting bigger. And you don't want to miss what happens next.